everyone, it's Laura from Laura's Handcrafted Treats and Treasures. Welcome to or back to my channel. I have a little something I'd like to share with you today. This is a freebie that came from Amanda over at Create with Scrimping Mommy. If you go and join her Facebook page, you'll find it there. It is called Blue Floral Grunge. She also just gave us Shabby Blue Folio, and this is going to come a little bit later. I also have used some of her digitals from May Journaling Joy. So what I've done is I'm making a little journal, and I've gone ahead and started some of the work. So right now I'm going to go and get my journal, my signature sewn. It's just going to be a one little signature journal, and I'm going to get that sewn. Then I'll probably cover that edge with something, but I'll get working on the inside. So I'm going to get those pages sewn and come back and we'll do some of the inside together. Okay, I have my signature sewn in. I've gone ahead and laid the papers that I'm going to be making pockets out of back in here. I first want to go over some of the things that I used. I used my We Are Memory Keepers tear guide so I could get some shabby edges on some of the paper that I'm going to be using. Of course, my regular ruler. I have inked with... Actually, I inked with Smoky Slate, but this is actually starting to dry up. I'm going to order a refill because I'm really loving this one. So I sort of finished up a little bit with the basic gray. I also did some stamping with the basic gray, and I also did some stamping with Misty Moonlight. And this right here is Misty Moonlight paper as well. So Stampin' Up! Does all the coordinating papers and stamps. So for a stamp, I used also from Stampin' Up! Forever Fern to do a little stamping to make these. I don't remember where the die cut came. I don't believe it was a Sizzix. I got it from Amazon. It came in this bundle, so I'm not really sure what the name of it or where to get it, but anyways, I used that for this. And I have some border dies. Again, I don't remember where these came from, and I might incorporate some of these on some of the other pages, but we'll get to that. And I just thought I would show you what I used right from the get-go, and then there wouldn't be any questions of as I'm going along. I used this here, used this there. So this is where you can see I did a little bit of the stamping. So I went through and picked out what I wanted, and I've already done my scoring. So all I have to do is cut a little bit, which I'm just going to cut a little bit off of that because I do want my edges, and then I'm going to crease everything down, and you'll see this throughout. But before I actually put it in, I'm going to stamp it as well. I might use the Misty Moonlight on these because, like I said, that Smoky Slate is almost gone. And I just used regular, I think this is my 28-pound pen and gear I get from Walmart. And I didn't use cardstock this time, which everything I use is pen and gear. Whether it is a 28-pound or a 24-pound, and I don't remember what the pound of the cardstock is right off the bat. But I want to trim all of these off so when I go to glue, I'm not overlapping. If it was the cardstock, I would be super precise, but if some of it overlaps, I'm not going to worry about it because it'll glue down just fine for this particular. So there's one pocket, which is going to go right here. I guess I'll get back in shot here. So I'm just going to leave that there because, again, I want to ink everything up, get it glued, ink it up. This one, let's see, did I miss a page? Oh, that's my middle page. So this one I decided to do some of the that came from the, oh, what did I say it was? Grungy, let's see, shabby, no, blue floral grunge. This was one of them from there. So I'm going to do 2 different pockets, and one is going to go on this side and one is going to go on the opposite side of that paper, which would be over here. So again, I've already done the scoring where I need it, and I'm just going to take a little bit off of each one of those. I'm just going to make these just straight pockets. So I'll get that taken off. I can leave a little bit more, give it a little more stability. I'm not sure why I scored that twice, but must have been a reason. It'll be hidden anyway. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Let's see, how was that? Like this. They're going to end up the same anyway. And I'm going to save these because I can make a tag, or I can make a card, journal card. So I'm going to save those. So I'm going to go ahead and get those all folded a little bit later. Just kind of showing you my process. I like to leave everything where I want it, although these aren't hard to match up. But if I didn't have matching pages, I would have to, you know, I want to leave it where it's at so I can remember, because, you know, just don't remember things like I used to. Oh, I must have made this one a flat one too. That's all right. I'll keep it. I like to mix them up, but apparently I didn't mix up enough on this one. So that's just going to be a pocket across. This one is going to be a tag. You can see where I have my marks. It's going to be a tag that I put on the corner. And so when I did my stamping before I put my book together, I was very strategic in where I put the stamp, because I knew there was going to be something there and I didn't want to cover that stamp up. So I was just a little conscious when I did that. So once I get all these folds in here, it'll get placed right here to the side. And then where's the other one of that one? Oh, I think I left it over here. Oh, come on, where are you? Yep, I left both of them over here. So I'm going to put that one there. And then this one, what did I do with this one? Oh, this one's going to be a belly band. So I just put my score marks in there, and then it's going to go this way. Now, the paper is going to come in from this side. When I actually get ready to fold this over, I make sure this is tucked in here and this overlaps it, so that when you're putting your paper in, you don't have any resistance. So most people probably already know that, but for those who don't, there's a little tip for you, a little tidbit. All right, so I'm going to go over just a little bit further on this one. So if I did this right, I didn't score very deep on some of these. All right, so then you can see this is folding over. So this is folding over to this side. So when you are tucking your papers in and out of here, and I'll trim those edges to meet the end, then you're not hitting resistance. So that's going to be that one. I learned that because I did that a lot. And so this one is another one of those frames. I meant to do this on the front and I got them mixed up. This frame was actually supposed to go over top of this one, and then this was a writing space. So I'm going to go back and make another one of this size and put it over top just to give it that nice little border. I thought it looked a little light when I put that down. I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot I was going to put borders. So I'm going to go ahead and get all my pockets ready to go. I'm going to ink them up and get them in, and then we'll go on from there. All right, I have a good little start on this journal. I have put all of my elements in. I did put my border around here. I have my inked pages. I think I'm going to leave these blank. I'm not positive, but just for journaling. I didn't want to overload this. I wanted it to be very simple, a very, very writing journal. And I always say that. I'm going to make them simple, and then I just go overboard. So I've put this little pocket in. This is, again, for writing. This could be for a picture as well. So I have my stamping, and then I put another little pocket on that one. This one I may do something with. I may put something, a pocket or something. I haven't decided. And then leave this one for writing, because I think it's fun to kind of journal like around your stuff and handwriting, you know, if people handwrite anymore. And then I have another little pocket here. This one I did have going across, but I wanted the two middle ones to do that. So I'm like, oh, I'll just put a little dent in that one, and that way it won't all be exact same pockets. The middle, I may do something in here. I like to sort of put side pockets. I haven't decided yet, but I may do something in there because you can still write on this. And then I have my little tag tuck pocket here, so you can tuck things in. Okay, and then I may do something with that. I have my other pocket here, and then another writing. And then this one I made a belly band, and then I did my my little frames here, which I'm going to put like place photo here, and then they can journal, you can write in it there. So anyway, there's that. That's kind of part one of what I'm doing, and then I'm going to move on. And this is sort of the second part of what I'm doing. All right, so like I said, Amanda had given us this freebie. Go check out her Facebook page. I will have her links in my description. And I'm going to go ahead and pretty much follow exactly what she did. I'm going to tweak it a little bit. I'm going to do a little bit of a variation. So I'm going to go ahead and get this pocket glued in. Okay, there's the first one. Now this one came with 3 layers. I think I'm only going to do the 2. I don't know. It's kind of cute. I'm going to get it on there and see what I like. Okay, I like that. Do I want that third pocket? I don't know. I think it'd be cute to put some little tickets in there. I don't know. What do you think? I don't know. I can always add it later. Okay, so then what I decided to do is this is going to close, and I think I'm going to do a, I don't even know what you call them, but Amanda does them all the time, and I made a bunch just to have on handy. I just made a bunch to have on handy, or I'm going to do this little closure. I'll put the eyelet in and then have this little closure thing. But let me check where that would land, because I decided I want to put these here, and I'm going to crisscross them. And then, yeah, if I put one here, but that's going to impede the tag. So I might have to rethink that, because if I want to put a tag here, then this is always going to be in my way. Yeah, I might rethink that. If I do that and I keep it to the end, I can still do that. Yeah, I'll think about it. Or maybe I'll bring it from the back and then, or here and then bring it around. All right, so I can still think on that one. But I definitely wanted to put these 2 pockets in the front. So that they're crisscrossed. Crisscross applesauce. Okay. So then we have that. Now, since I'm not going to be poking this through here, I think really what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this one on. I'm going to tie the string around here and wrap it around, and then it can come around that way. So now I'm going to do this. So see, you've got your tag space and all this here. So what I thought would be really cool is I'm going to have my little, you know, tuck spots here for tags and such. But I thought this would be really fun. I just ripped up, I used my tear ruler and ripped up, I think they're 3 1/4 by 6 1/4, because I thought they would be fun right here. So that when you open this up, then you have more little journaling spots. And then I took this one because I had it left over and I already scored it. I scored it right where it would land here. I was going to try to land it here, but it was way too long. But this seemed to be able to get a lot of this in here. So I think I'm going to trim it right along here and see if I like that, if it's long enough. You know, it would be really cute as a pretty little edge too. Oh, you know, it would be really cute. Okay, I just thought of this. I wanted to use these in some form, which I'm still going to use them throughout the book. But wouldn't that be cute? And I don't know if I'm going to be able to get, yeah, and that, I don't think I want it that long. So I'm going to go ahead and do it right about here. So I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. And then I was just going to slip this in here and get it as close as I could to having the whole thing. Yeah, that's cute. So let me ink that up real quick. I'm just inking the front side. You're not gonna see the back because that's gonna get glued down. Okay, so first of all, I want to glue all of my papers to each other because these aren't going to be anything that gets like ripped out. It's just going to be, you know, where you can flip up and write some things on. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue the tops of these. Oh, missed one. Hope I'm in shot here. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and put this over top and get it lined up where I want it. And I'm going to go ahead and glue that down just to right where it's going to be hitting that paper. And then I'll use my tear ruler to tear the edges. So I'm going to glue that down. That's going to be so cute. So cute. All right, let me glue this down. Okay. And then I'll go ahead and take my tear ruler. Oh, this pen, fiddly diddly dee. All right, then I'm gonna go ahead and just rip right on the edge, maybe. Okay, came out okay, but I was, oh, because I don't have the right one. Well, there you go. That's why. I don't have the right one. That's not the right one either. Good grief. Good grief. Oh, that's not really working. Okay, I don't want to ruin it, so I think I'm just going to snip it. Just a little bit too thick. So that's okay. I'm just going to snip it. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And then ink that. Kind of hide my little boo-boo there. And then glue this to here. Yeah, how cute is that going to be? I'm just going to glue that right in there. I love it. It's super cute. Okay, and it's not too thick. It's going to close just fine because I wanted to be cautious of that. Now I had that little one. I could also maybe put that up underneath there to have sort of a little hidden spot that has a tag in it. Wouldn't that be cute? But you know what? I'm not going to, because then it would impede the writing. So I like this. I like it the way it is. And here is the thought that I had. I'm going to take my journal and I'm actually going to glue this to the cover of my journal. Then you'll have this to kind of peek at and write in. Also, when I glue it, I'm going to wait till I get my little closure on there. I'm going to only glue the 3 sides, and then this will also become a little tag spot. So I'm going to go ahead and get all that done, and then I will come back with a flip through. Okay, it's done. After several days, I finally got another minute to finish it up and film it. So let's get started. I put this little tie around. It's just from a cotton tablecloth that I ripped up in strips to keep the whole thing closed. I don't think you have to do it because it seems to sit just fine without it, but I wanted to do it. This is the Shabby Blue Folio that Amanda gave us as a freebie. I will link all of her things in the description box, as well as a link to her video on this folio. And this is what I did. So this is sort of a design team project using her stuff. And going forward, this is what I did. So I put this closure on. And when you open it up, of course, you have a couple little tags, the pocket. I have a few writing spots. I have another big tag in the back. And then you open it from there, and I have this nice little writing spot. I also have the double pocket where I put in writing paper, a tag, and then that closes up. I was going to put beads on this, but note to self, I cut my string a little bit too short and I couldn't fiddle the beads on there the way I wanted. So note to self, make the string longer. I've also made this a tuck spot with a couple of tags, and you could put paper in there, just a quick note until you get ready to fill the rest. You open it up, you have a photo op here, journaling, lots of journaling paper. Another pocket, I've added some sentiments and sayings. I've also added journaling paper, more journaling, another pocket. I added one of the embellishments that I got from Journaling Pages. That was another kit from Amanda. I don't remember where that came from. It could be one of hers for all I know. More journaling paper. And then on this side, this actually did come from her kit. I went in and printed from Journaling Tag Essentials. So I got that one. This was part of the shabby blue folio, as well as the little pocket. I decided to put that there. More journaling. I also have another journaling spot. Did a little bit of embellishing on the pocket. Here, I just left these plain. I thought there was enough going on, but this actually came from paper I had left over from the blue floral grunge when I was making pockets and stuff. So I had leftovers. I just made some tags to finish that off. This was the blue floral grunge paper that I used to make the signatures. So I just made pockets as well, and then embellished again with a little ticket. This also came from Journaling Tag Essentials from Amanda. I used that other side of that pocket. I flipped it. I reversed my pockets. I guess I didn't mention that. In the middle, I wanted the same pocket on either side, and this only went one direction. So I just flipped the picture and then printed it, and then that way I got my mirroring pockets. This I think came with the 2 pockets that I could put on either side. Again, I just made a little pocket out of the blue floral grunge paper and found a little note, just a note thing to put in there. More journaling, and same here. And then this one, again, this tag came from Journaling Tag Essentials, and then this is just a little flip out paper. I might go back and actually add some embellishments to that one. And I think I'm going to add maybe something down here. Haven't quite figured that out yet, but I wanted to get this done. And then another photo op with some journaling. I also cleaned up my edge by using some of the blue floral grunge, and I just used my I guess paper edge punch, I guess is what you call it. This was, let's see, 2 3/4 inches I cut before I started punching. I always cut my size, put in my score, punch, then I fold it in. It just seems to make it a lot easier. So, okay, well, there it is. I hope you enjoyed it. I would challenge anyone on Amanda's Facebook group to use some of, go and get some of her digitals, or if you already have them, use a combination of what she has for us and see what you can come up with to do one of these. I'd love to see a bunch of these, and I'm sure she would too. If you don't have the paper, use anything else that you have. Just come up with some combinations and make yourself a little folio and a little journal. So I hope you enjoyed that. Check out the description box. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe. Thanks, everyone. Bye.